Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make a warm German potato salad with a mayo or salad dressing base. This recipe was passed on to me from my sister-in-law Donna, who had gotten the recipe from her Aunt Jenny, who lives in New York State. We have a German potato salad recipe. Never made it with a mayo or a salad dressing base. This one sounds really delicious. We're going to get started with 3 pounds of potatoes. Now the recipe she gave me is a single recipe. I'm doubling it today because who doesn't love leftover warm potato salad? So we're going to start off with some red potatoes. These are the small ones. We're going to prepare these and then get these ready because these are the base of our recipe. Now what I'm going to do is take the potatoes out of the bag. Now I've always used these red potatoes for a German potato salad. They work well. They hold up to the dressing. So what I'm going to do is take these over to the sink and I'm going to scrub them really good. We're going to leave the skins on, but it adds a nice color to the dish. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So just take your potato brush, vegetable brush, give it a good scrubbing, get all the dirt off. And that's what we're going to do until we get them all done. And then I'm going to show you how we're going to cut these up. We're going to take our potatoes, now that we've washed them, we're going to cut them into slices. I'm going to do mine pretty thick like that right there, probably 1/4 inch. That way they don't break apart after we cook them and mix them with the dressing. That's perfect right there. We're going to go ahead and start adding the potatoes to the pot. You need a large pot, and then we're going to fill it with water. You want it about 1 inch above the potatoes. All right, we're going to be using about 2.5 pounds. This is what I'm going to be doing for this recipe today, because it just seems like if I add any more, that's a lot of potato. So what I'm going to do now that I've got the potatoes in the water is I'm going to drain out the water here and then put in fresh water, and then I'm going to take it to the back burner. All right, now I've added 2 teaspoons of salt to the water, and that will help flavor the potatoes. I'm going to bring the potatoes to a boil, and then I'm going to lower the heat down a little bit, and we're going to let it simmer until we can put a fork into the potatoes and they're nice and tender. You don't want to overcook the potatoes because we don't want them to become mushy potatoes in our salad. While the potatoes are cooking, we're going to go ahead and get that second component going, and that's bacon. There's our flavor, some of it anyway. So in a large skillet, I'm going to be frying up some bacon until it gets nice and crisp, because we're going to be adding that to our potato salad at the end. So we're going to get it started. And sometimes it doesn't hurt to add some extra bacon to munch on, while you're cooking a dish. Now I normally cook my bacon in the air fryer or in the oven, but I want to be able to catch the grease, that bacon grease. We need some of that for this dish. It adds flavor. All right, let's see, we've got 2, 4, 5. I'm probably going to put 1 more in for 6 pieces of bacon. And put it down here. There we go. It'll all shrink up. We're going to cook the bacon until it's nice and crisp and golden brown. We'll be flipping it over a few times to get to that stage. In the meantime, let's cut up half an onion. We're going to take the ends off. We're going to peel off that outer layer. I'm just going to cut off half the onion, and we're just going to dice that. All right, we got our onions ready to go, and as soon as the bacon's done, then I'm going to start with the onion. I've got a plate lined with some paper towels, and we're going to place our bacon on it. All right, we're going to turn off the burner. All right, we're going to set this off to the side. I've cooled down the bacon grease just a little bit, and I've got it on a medium heat because we don't want to burn our onions when we add them. So I'm going to place the onions in. We just want to soften these down, and they're going to pick up that bacon flavor. This should take about 2 to 3 minutes. All right, our onions are nice and softened now, and they're not brown. That's good. We don't want that. What we're going to do is add in 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Just shake it over the onions. 2 tablespoons of white granulated sugar. Well, that's how they like it in New York State. And then we've got salt and some pepper. We're going to mix this together. I'm going to create a little roux, and then what we're going to do is add in half a cup of water. And we're just going to mix that together. Now we want to cook this down for about 1 minute. That'll get that flour taste out of the dish. Have it on a medium heat right now. We're going to add some distilled white vinegar, 2/3 cup. All right, we're going to mix this together. We're ready to turn off the heat. I'm going to remove my burner, and I'm going to come back. I'm going to show you how we're going to finish this dressing off. We're going to add 6 tablespoons of some Miracle Whip. Now this is a creamy mayo and tangy dressing. If you want to go with just the regular mayonnaise, you certainly can. They state that in the recipe, so either one. We're going to go 6 tablespoons. Three, 4, 5, and 6. Take a whisk to it, blend this together. All right, I went and got my silicone one. It's better for this pan. What we're going to do now is add that bacon. So we're going to take our bacon, crush it right into our dressing. Hopefully you saved yourself some while you were waiting. All right, we're going to add all of our potatoes. Now I've drained them. Now we're going to coat the potatoes with the dressing and that bacon. Be very careful, toss carefully. Y'all, this looks delicious. We're going to give it a pop of color. I've got some fresh parsley, or you can use some chopped green onions or some chives. Make it look pretty when you take it somewhere or serve it to your family. I'm going to crush the rest of the 2 pieces of bacon on top. Again, presentation. Isn't that everything? What do y'all think? The German potato salad, mayo-based or salad dressing based. This was from Aunt Jenny, who is my sister-in-law's aunt up in New York State. Thanks so much, Donna, for providing me this recipe from your relative. That is delicious. I love that dressing. And don't worry about that vinegar. I mean, that mayonnaise takes care of it. And that bacon grease, wow. That is flavor, flavor, flavor. Warm German potato salad from New York State. All right, whew. Give me a thumbs up on this one. Make sure you comment down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification. That way you'll always know when shows like this one here are posted. I'll see y'all on the next episode. Good.